Hi, my name's Annika. I'm 19 years old and I was here in Samana for 3 months. I worked in the hospital. I did a medical internship there. In the fall, I'm going to be going to medical school in Germany, and that's why I did the whole medical internship here. I chose to come to Samana, especially the Dominican Republic, because I wanted to do something abroad. I didn't just want to stay at home and do the medical internship. I wanted to go to a third world country and really experience what life is like there, and especially in a hospital, see what it's like working in third world conditions in a hospital, and just see everything that this community has to offer that you would just never get to see in the US or in Europe. Okay, my work in the hospital was primarily focused on working with nurses and doctors, but I specifically was kind of like a nurse's assistant, and I really got to have a lot of hands-on experience, and I got to interact with patients. I got to help with procedures often. I always got to observe, and a lot of times I got to actually do things that I probably would have never been able to learn or even do anywhere else. And they're really welcoming here. They really taught me a lot. I worked in so many different departments. I worked with the OBGYN doctors, cardiologists, in the surgical department, in the emergency department, overall with so many different nurses, and I just got to see a lot of amazing things, and they really do teach you a lot, and they really invest a lot of time and effort into helping you get an amazing experience. My favorite work experience was getting to work with 2 missions. They were each from America, and they came down here for a week, and they did a lot of surgeries and clinics, pediatrics, OBGYN, general practitioners, just doing clinics, treating patients, and a lot of surgeries that are really needed here by just the whole community. And they were so welcoming and friendly, and we got to translate for them, and we got to see amazing surgeries, really just get to see things that we just never got to see maybe every day, because people came from far away to get treated. And it was an amazing experience getting to just really get to have that one-on-one contact. During my time here, I also helped with some of the English classes, like the intermediate English class, which we have once a week for 2 hours. I also helped create a new club called Cafe Intercultural, which was all about really getting to know the locals and interacting with them some more. And we would have game nights, music nights, discussion nights, and it was really about getting the intercultural exchange going, aside from just, everyday life. And it was really fun, and we really got to know some locals, and we've become very close with a lot of them now. I would really recommend for future volunteers to live with a host family, at least for part of their stay here, because it really is a completely different experience. It's also amazing to live with other volunteers, because you kind of become, a really tight-knit community and each other's family, which is an amazing experience, and you just form these amazing friendships that will last you a lifetime. But you get even more in touch with the culture when you live with the host family, and you practice your Spanish so much more. That's another thing. Always practice your Spanish, no matter how bad you think you are or how awful you think your Spanish is. Just speak, just start talking, no matter how bad you think you sound. The Dominicans, they'll always help you, and you'll learn so much more than if you hold back, and you'll just have a much better time here. I really have to say that getting to know the daily routine of a completely different culture is an amazing experience. Just like the different types of food you eat, the different daily schedules, what's important, how they just spend time together, different activities. My host family was really amazing and welcoming, and we would share amazing meals together and really just talk about everything, and they always made me feel welcome, and they really wanted me to get to know the Dominican lifestyle and culture. And if you want to get integrated into this culture and get to know it, I would really recommend staying with the host family. My favorite travel experience was traveling to a city called Cabarete, and some of the volunteers and I took a 3-day surf camp. and it was really fun getting to learn how to surf, although we were really bad at it and probably still are, but it was so much fun just spending all day at the beach with them, and at night watching movies, playing cards, going out dancing. It was really one of the best experiences I had here, and yeah, I would definitely recommend going on really fun weekend trips with the other volunteers. It's an amazing experience. I'm definitely going to be taking a whole lot of experiences home with me. I'd say my whole perspective on how to learn about new cultures, languages, how to get to know people of different cultures has really changed throughout this whole entire experience here. I really learned that learning a language is a lot harder than I thought it would be, but it's a lot of fun, and when you're in such an amazing place and people are so helpful, it becomes a lot easier than you think at first, and the whole perspective on life has definitely changed, being more open-minded, taking things slow, and really appreciating the process of learning things has definitely been very good. And being in a hospital and just getting to see things that I would have never seen otherwise, and becoming really grateful for maybe what we have, what we usually wouldn't appreciate as much, has definitely been a big lesson. And the friendships are definitely one of the biggest things I'll be taking away, because the friendships you form here with the locals, with your host family, with the other volunteers will last you a lifetime and are something truly special.